Hey guys, it's John here again. In this video, I'm going to be showing this. We'll say in the title. First got into that band through the album Draconian Times. The song Forever Failure was shown on one of the music TV programs like Raw Power, Noisy Mothers, or whatever it was at the time. I think it was Noisy Mothers then. And I was, I wasn't into that sort of music before. The doomiest thing I listened to was Black Sabbath. The heaviest thing before that I was listening to was Megadeth. And I really enjoyed the album. I didn't even hear any of the other songs, and I went out. Obviously we didn't have internet, so I just bought the album on a whim. I was like, I love that song, even if the rest of the album's crap, that song's worth buying the whole album for. So I did. And so yeah, and then from then on I just started buying Paradise Lost stuff, and I think the next album I bought after then was 1 Second. Obviously that was a different type of album, not as heavy as Draconian Times, and definitely not as heavy as their previous stuff. So I'm going to show you all the vinyl I've got of theirs and whatever CDs I've got left. Some of the CDs that I don't have the full CD for, as in the case as well. I actually have the CDs in with the new vinyl, so some of them have got the CD included. But the first two, I used to have both of these on CD, should I say? And then I hardly ever listened to them, and then probably 10 years ago or more I got rid of them, and now I look back and I think, oh god, I wish I hadn't. But so I got these when these are the 30th anniversary of the first two albums. I think it's first two albums, yes it is. And they were such a good price when they were released that I thought, well, I'm going to grab those, and then the price was shot up after. So so first of all, we got the 30th anniversary Peaceville Records one of Lost Paradise, and yeah, this issue here is the 2014 issue, but they've got a 30, oh yeah, because it's 30th anniversary of Peaceville, not 30th anniversary of Paradise Lost. So just say to remind you of that. I've had to remind myself just then. So yeah, this was originally released in 1990, and there they are, a bunch of moody old gits. No, moody young gits then. But yeah, I love Gregor Mackintosh's sound on his guitar, and even though I'm not really a fan of Nick Holmes's vocals on these albums, I loved it on Draconian Times especially, and quite a few of the other albums. So I won't, should I get these out? Should I get these out? Yeah, I will. I'll get these out. So there you go. And in here, actually, oh no, I thought you get this booklet inside, 30 years Peaceville Records, lots of other stuff in here. I'm trying to find somewhere safe to put that. don't know if there's any bands you guys out there will recognise. I'm sure Mark G will recognise maybe some of those, because he likes Paradise Lost 2, and that's not a sequel, that's yeah, right, John, shut up. Here we go. Right, so there's that in there. Right, so this one's got the lyrics on the side. That's pretty plain there. And the record is, there's like custom label. I don't really listen to this album, and really like I said, I find Nick's vocals slightly too much for me on that album. And I'd say it's the same for this one as well. Let's stick that there. Right, next one is 1991's again, 30 Years of Peaceville reissue. This is Gothic, and I'm just trying to think what songs on here I know. I can't remember them now. It's been a while since I listened to this. This is a 2013 issue of this, and that's the back. Again, this comes with the same booklet I just showed you. What's inside? Lyrics on that side. There's not much lyrics on there, to be quite honest. And the records is similar to well, the other one, except from that side. Across there, and with Bejesus on there. Yes. Next one. We've got, I used to have this out. I know I have got this album. Do you know what, right? I asked somebody the other day when I showed this, because this is one of my records that was one that I've struggled to get hold of. And then Metal Mickey told me he's found one. I didn't go for it in the end. And then Jim Davies sent me this. And it is Shades of God. Now, when I got this, I was a bit dumbfounded by, why is the song As I Die not on this record? Okay, for a minute then I thought, have I made a mistake? Have I got this mixed up with another album? On the back, As I Die is not on there. Should I have a look inside? This is the Music for Nations original, okay? And there's the Patrick Swayze label there. And this is MFN 135. So this won't be in Cloudy's list, because I think he only collects up to 100. And yeah, so I was racking my brain when I opened Jim Davies's VCLT he sent me, and I thought, hang on a minute, why is there no As I Die? What am I doing wrong? What am I trying to? I thought I'd lost the plot. So there's the insert, okay, and still nothing, no mention of As I Die on there. And then I got my, oh, there's something else in here. Oh, what's this? This is in the original. This is OG, obviously, and it's an official merchandise little thing. I forgot to show this actually when I opened the box, and yeah, so I've solved the mystery of the As I Die song. It's not on the vinyl, but it is on the CD. So yeah, As I Die is the last track. So I don't know what was going on there. So seeing as this is the first CD, well, the only early Paradise CD I've got, this is Music for Nations again. I'll show you that. But yeah, As I Die is on there. That CD's going to need a bit of a clean. That's not come out for a very long time. The other side's perfectly fine, so. I remember seeing the video for As I Die. Again, same program as I mentioned before. Then another one Jim sent me from my collection is an OG copy, Music for Nations again, and it is the awesome Icon album. This is the earliest Paradise Lost album that I love the most. I can listen to all of this and I love it. And you know, I don't ever get bored of this one. And I remember the videos for this when it came out. But I wasn't into Paradise Lost when I saw the videos for these, but I do remember them. Embers Fire and True Belief, they were the ones I remember. I love the song Colossal Rains, brilliant. And inside we've got Patrick Swayze again doing his pose. This is MFN 152, by the way. There's an inner lyrics inside. And for anybody that couldn't be bothered to watch my VCLT videos, hopefully you're watching my Paradise Lost video. So I don't think VCLT videos get the views like they did. I honestly think that some people just don't like the fact that people get things given to them and possibly get missed out themselves. But I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, so MFN 152, Paradise Lost Icon. Next one. Oh, I'll show you that on CD. There you go. And this is my original Music for Nations CD. Oh, it's upside down. This one's this has got like a big fold out postery type booklet. It's not a proper poster, but it's got all the lyrics on. I'm not really a fan of those. I like proper booklets you can take out. I don't want to have to open something out and hold it up like a newspaper. So unfortunately the lights just all of a sudden disappeared really quickly. So the next one, we've got the one that got me into them, and it is Draconian Times, absolutely fab. And Music for Nations again. This is Music for Nations 184. That's the back. I'll quickly show you the vinyl, or one of them. So these have got the Patrick Swayze on one side, and they custom labelled it on the other side with the Draconian Times front cover. What's that? Absolutely fab. MFM 184. And you've got the inner sleeves. There's two. It's a double album. I'm gonna have to pause my video in a sec adjust the lighting. Because when I started the video, it was just bright sunlight out there, and now that sun is shot back down really quick. And the other record is just the same, and the sleeve is like that, the other one. I like 98% of that album for sure. Just brilliant. I'm going to pause you for 1 sec. Hopefully that's better. Better lighting now. Right. So Draconian Times, I used to have my original CD. It got quite beaten up. I had it in the car. I used to play it a lot. And I must have got rid of it because I can no longer find it. So I went out when this one got released. This is the Legacy Edition. And I bought this, and absolutely fab. This comes with a DVD as well. So you get the CD includes 7 previously unreleased bonus tracks. The DVD features the original album mixed to 5.1 plus 3 bonus videos, and it's got a 16-page booklet in there as well, including liner notes from the band, an exclusive new artwork, and that was redone in 2011. God, that's been a while now already. So there's the CD, and the DVD is on that side. And I know Darcy has told me that he loves that album that he got as VCLT. And next one. Right, so this album came out. I've got the original one of this, and I originally bought this on CD when it came out the first time around. But this is the original that I got sent as VCLT just recently as well. And that's Paradise Lost, 1 second. And you'll notice that this is gold writing on here. Not pure gold, unfortunately, but you know. And inside, it's like that. And that's the back. This is Music for Nations number 222 on the spine there. And I'll show you the record quickly. So there's 2 records in this original, which is quite you know, a lot of records didn't really come out with 2 records until they started bringing out the 180 gram. So Metallica had 2 vinyl in there, Justice for All. I can't think of what other albums. If you can think of albums that came out were original ones that came out with double vinyl, just a normal album, not live or best ofs or anything like that. If you can think of an album that came out, put a comment below. These Paradise Lost originals, I was shocked that they came out with 2 vinyl. So Patrick Swayze again. So this is MFN 222. Same that side. They didn't go with the custom label like Draconian Times did on one side. And back in there. So the other record is in there. Exactly the same. And the inners are just like this. And I think when I show you the next one, I think they're the same. And this one's red. My favourite songs on there would have been This Cold Life and Sage's Words, Disappear, and Another Day, things like that, Lydia, and the title of the album, 1 second. So I went, my first copy of this, I bought the reissue. I bought this, I think, last year, maybe the year before. And so 1 second, and on here it's silver instead of gold. It's a mirrored silver as well. And inside, it just looks the same as the other one. I'll just double check that. Yep, that's gold. What's that? It is, yeah, I'd say spot on, exact. They're just identical, really. And I think same with the innards. The innards are the same too. But the record, I think, is different. Yeah, the labels are Music for Nations, like that. And that's the 2017 20th anniversary of 1 second. And on back there. And also I'd say with the cover, this is the 20th anniversary one, and this is the original. Can you see how much darker the lady's face is? The colour of it. Next one was oh, have I got it on there? Do you know what, right? I don't know what. I need to get a copy again of my 1 second album. I forgot. Mine's gone. I have never replaced it. So yes, that's disappeared. Ha! No pun intended. That's a song off the album, by the way. So I've still got my original of this though. This is the album after that, after 1 second. Completely different. Electronic. There's more electronic stuff going on this than guitars, or you know, there's more synthesizers and stuff. So this is just heavy, very heavy Depeche Mode, and it's the album Host. This is the original CD, or my original, with the blue cover, and that's it. Was like on the back. Nothing too exciting. I loved this when it came out. I really did. I really used to listen to that a hell of a lot. But that's because I like Depeche Mode as well. And I also have on CD this one. And this is Host. If you can see, just see there. Paradise Lost Host. Anybody would have thought that was just a CD single. It's not, it's actually the promo of the whole album, and there's all the songs. When I initially picked this up, I thought it was just a CD single or a promo, but it is definitely a promo of the whole album. Advanced listening CD it is, for promotional use only. EMI Electrola, 1999. So yeah, that's when Host came out. And so I've got the 20th anniversary of that actually, but I haven't got the original vinyl. And that's the newer one, Host, on Nuclear Blast, I think it is. Yeah, Nuclear Blast. So that's the inside with all the lyrics, and the back, which you've got to turn up that way without dropping the vinyl out. And I don't think there's any extra. So, oh, what there? Yes. No, it isn't. What's it called? No, there's no extra songs on this one. So inside, I can't compare this to the original. I don't even know if there is an original, to be quite honest. Black polyline sleeves with oh, this one's a special one actually. You've got side C there, but on side D you have Paradise Lost etched into the disc, which looks really cool just on its own. And the other record, honestly, the label's quite boring, but it's exactly the same the other side. So nothing to write home about on the label, but that etching was pretty cool. And then what we got? The album that I don't have the original on CD. No, sorry, I got the original on CD, but I don't have the original on vinyl. And this is the next album that came out in 2001. And I listened to this a hell of a lot. I remember having the big poster of this album cover, and the album is called Believe in Nothing. This was a bit of Host, very minor bits of Host, but a lot more back with guitars and stuff. And yeah, I played that a lot back then. And I do have the reissue, which I had for VCLT, and this is the reissue one, Believe in Nothing. And quite a bit of a difference. And this is on Nuclear Blast, I think. Yep. So this is a 2018 reissue. And there's only one vinyl in here. And there's the record, custom label. If any of you guys are into listen to Paradise Lost, I'd love to know what your favourite songs are. Put a top 10 or a top 5 in the comments below. Whatever you want to do. You can put as many of your favourite songs as you like, really. This comes with this one normally would come with this polyline plain sleeve. So, and that would be it out there. What was it? Right, next thing I got, obviously after Believe in Nothing, I had a bit of I stopped listening to Paradise Lost. I really, started having my started doing other things, collecting other music, and I took a break from listening to Paradise Lost. And at the time, my circumstances, I didn't really play that sort of music, so I still listen to my Megadeth and things like that, but yeah, I stopped listening to it. Do you know what? I've just noticed that I've forgotten to pick up a CD. Hang on a sec. You pull out all your stuff and you think you've got everything all organised, and all of a sudden something catches your eye and you go, oh my god, I've just forgotten I've left that over there. So and this is my CD version, but this is not the original. And before I said I didn't have my original, and then I forgot I had this. I've shown this before. This is 1 Second album, but this is the Music for Nations one. This is the reissue that was done in 2017, so that's the 20th anniversary. This is really this has got disc 2 is Live at Shepherd's Bush. Is it a DVD? No, it's a CD, and you get a nice big booklet in here with all the lyrics and stuff in there. And ooh, who's that? Oh, I don't know if anybody collects that, but that's called The Painless. It's a newsletter from Paradise Lost. I hadn't seen that before. Let me know if anybody collects that, you know, or if you do. Yeah, but this was, I was chuffed to bits to be able to get this, because at the time I couldn't find, in the wild, I couldn't find the original. Probably would have got one on eBay, but it's not as exciting. So when this one came out, I thought, well, with the bonus CD, it's worth getting. So, and so that's my copy of Host. So obviously I went through a long period of not listening to Paradise Lost, and then I picked up this CD, In Requiem. This is my original one. This is from 2007, and what I heard on here was very heavy for me at the time, and I went, okay, no, it's not doing it for me anymore. So I went and got rid of my Paradise Lost stuff, and I only kept a couple of albums, and yeah, I was a bit of a fool for getting rid of my stuff, and but I still kept this one. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I think I put them all in I think it was, I put them in a car boot sale, and which most people in America or anywhere else don't know what a car boot is. So it's like a flea market type thing, but you put your car there, you open your boot, you pull out a table, you put all your stuff you want to sell on it, and it's that sort of thing. So yeah, some of these Paradise Lost ones didn't sell. The ones that sold were the ones that I now wish I should have kept. So so there's In Requiem. I think the only song on here I like now would be Beneath Black Skies. I don't mind some of the others, but that's the one that stands out for me. And I do have a reissue which I got, and this is the deluxe reissue, and you actually get the CD in here as well. So I've got two CDs of it, and In Requiem. So, and the I think my CD is going to die. I'm going to have to stop my video. Maybe it's going to run out at about 33 minutes. I don't know why it's set at 33 minutes. I'll try and show you these quickly. And poly-lined inners, and there's one of them. Because it's 4 GB maximum size. I'll see you in the next part, which will be straight after. Cheers. See you in a mo. I'm back. Yeah, to start. I don't know why these silly phones only do 4 GB maximum video size, recording size. So obviously I was showing In Requiem by Paradise Lost. There's only one record in here, and that's the picture. Just there. Bit of a creepy. That's like a male version of Medusa, or something with a snake on it, his head or whatever. It's a bit odd. And obviously later on they did this album, which was called Medusa. So yeah, that came with the CD. And then the next album, I'd never owned this before, so I started a couple of years ago, started getting my Paradise Lost album collection back, and I went and got this one. This is a reissue of Tragic Idol, and this is this one here. This was released originally in 2012. I'm not really a fan of that cover. not really that, don't really like that one. And let's see, inside the gatefold, and one of my favourite Paradise Lost songs is on this album, so that was why I got this. And also to finish, well, to complete my collection. My favourite song of theirs, or one of them, is Fear of the Impending Hell. So, and somebody that suffers with anxiety, that rings quite true, you know. Yeah, in this we dwell, honesty and death. Yeah, I just like the doominess of it. So, and I'm starting to get used to how Nick Holmes sings in the really heavy, harder stuff. So, and I don't mind it because he doesn't he doesn't sing really fast. So I can keep up a bit if you catch what I mean. So just a plain black polylined. There's the custom label just there. And I can't remember if you get a CD with this one. I don't. Yes, you do. You did get a CD. I think I put the CD somewhere else. CD's not in here. That's weird. I've played the CD. I know I have. I think I might have put it in the car. Or maybe some... I don't know. You get this. This... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you get this advertisement sheet there. With... what's on there? Ice to Earth. Necrophobic. Some Paradise Lost stuff, albums. Oh, this is Live at the Roundhouse, I think. Yeah, Paradise Lost, Live at the Roundhouse, 2 LP. I have to get that one day. There's a Haunted, Dead Lord, Eskimo Callboy and Implore with Arch Enemy and Grave Pleasures, which I know hardly anything about those bands, but I'm sure you guys out there will know those. And so I'm going to go on the hunt for my CD now. Oh no, don't squash that. Next thing. Trying to think. Right, we're on to my favourite cover on a Paradise Lost album. And this is The Plague Within. 2015 this came out. This has got No Hope in Sight and Beneath Broken Earth. These are the ones that I know the best, the ones I've played the most, I think. And there's the guys. And Nick, has Nick shaved his beard? Oh no, he's got a big beard in that one. There he is. And this one, oh, this is a really cool one. This I forgot what was in this, what this one was like inside. But this is obviously this was the 14th studio album by Britain's Gothic Doom Metalers. 2 LP gatefold, 180 gram plus something else. Let's have a look. So you get the lyrics on this one, and let's have a look. So there's the custom label. And then nothing else in there. God. You just hate it when the record don't sit properly. Ah, it's because I just caught something. I caught another one of these sheets here with the other album, some other albums on. Some more Paradise Lost, Entombed, Aedy on there. So in here, I'll get this in properly without damaging something. This one is a special one, part of the special record in there. Oh yeah, this is so you get your normal sides. On side D, you get this, but I can never work out which way up I've got this, so I've got to see. This is embossed. Is it? Well, no, sorry, etched. They call this etching. Okay. So I don't know if that is. I'm going to turn that around and see. It's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell what that is. Let's try that way. I've never been able to work out which is the right way up. It's probably the hardest etching one I've ever seen. Probably that way. That's got to be it, eh? That looks like the moon up here. I don't know. I'm probably seeing things. Don't know. That's a hard one to figure out. Right, and then I don't have the CD of that one yet. I'd like to get that. And then I've got Faith Divides Us, Death Unites Us. This is a Century Media one, 2016. And I do like listening to this album. I've listened to this a few times on I'm going to say it, my iPod when I go walking. I like listening to Paradise Lost when I'm walking. That's the time I listen to them a lot, is when I'm walking with my iPod in my ears. And yeah, this one and the last two I showed you, that's the ones I enjoy listening to with my iPod. Draconian Times I like playing in my car. So, do you know, you get those albums where ones you like to play in your car and other ones you like to listen at home, or other ones you like to listen to if you're walking around or, you know, exercising, or what. Definitely not me, the exercising bit, but the walking bit, you know, that's about as much exercise as I get. So I'll show you the record in here. This one, these have got custom label, or this one's got a more than just custom, it's picture disc. I forgot that was a picture disc in there. And Paradise Lost, PL. Okay, so that's, yeah, something like that. And yeah, I don't know if there's a CD in that one. Nope. I don't have that one on CD, obviously. Ooh. When I bought these, obviously I got a CD copy, or a copy downloaded from Amazon, so that's how I can play them. And then my other one, my last one, is out of the big deluxe box set, or you know, with Medusa. This thing, I don't like. This is a lot different red than that. This is more, you know, very dark compared to that. Don't know what was going on with the old even though that flag came out the box set. So, and this is a special picture disc as well. So, Fearless Sky on here I know quite well. The Longest Winter as well, that's another great song. But the other ones, I've listened to this album about 3 times since I've had it. I prefer some of the others, so still good. Right, here's the record, and there's Medusa, and there's that side. Cool, and that came out in 2017, I think so. Obviously, when you bought the box set with the vinyl, you got the CD as well, which I'm going to show you. I've already split that inner sleeve, trying to get that in and out. So yeah, the inner of that is quite boring. That's probably one of the most boring inner gatefolds I've ever had. I'm not really a fan of that sleeve, to be quite honest. It's the same with this. I like it with the big Paradise Lost, but there's not enough detail on there. So, and my CD that came in the box set is this deluxe book, one with all the lyrics in there, I think. And that, and yeah, there's a CD. There's only one thing in there, CD, and you get 2 bonus tracks compared to the standard, which are Shrines and Symbolic Virtue. And yeah, so there you go, Medusa, Paradise Lost. The last things I'm going to quickly show you, I used to have, and I can't find it, Paradise Lost 1 second CD single. They did a cover of the Smiths song How Soon Is Now. I used to have that, and I don't know where it's gone. That was the first time I heard that Smiths song. Didn't even know it was their song. I thought it was a Paradise Lost song. Absolutely killer. Listen to that Paradise Lost version. The other thing I've got is I've got a CD single from the What's His Face album. Do you know what? I can't even remember if I've got that album anymore. I don't think I have. Yeah, Symbol of Life. I used to have that on CD, which is that album. I don't know where that's gone. I no longer have it, so I'm on the hunt for that. This is a CD single from Symbol of Life called Erased. Knowing my luck, I've listened to the album and put it somewhere else by accident, and I'm sure I listened to that song not so long back, and the whole album. But yeah, Symbol of Life album, I think, came out in 2002. Was it two? No, not 2002. Oh yeah, it would have been, yeah, 2002. This has got Erased, 2 Worlds, I Can Hate You, Deus, Self-Obsessed Live, and then on the enhanced part you got Erased Director's Cut and Making of Erased. You get quite a bit with that. You know, you're getting 4 songs there. One of them's live, and then you're getting a making of and a part, and then you got a director's cut of the. I'm sure that's a video as well. So yeah, so that is it for my PL stuff, and hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully I find Symbol of Life somewhere. So, and if not, I'm gonna have to go out and get another copy. Cheers for watching. Keep rocking, listen to it, whatever it is you listen to, and I'll see you later. Cheers.